Today I'm going to discuss how to schedule train a child to use the toilet. This method is an easier alternative to independent toilet training. A child is schedule trained when they void in the toilet and they do not void when they are not on the toilet. However, upon completion, the child will still be dependent on another person to use the toilet. They just will not be having accidents. It may be necessary to do further training later to complete the process. When beginning the training, take the child to the toilet every 90 minutes. If they do not void, take them 60 minutes later. Then, once they void, return to 90-minute intervals. Do not set the interval too short. Intervals that are too short prevent the child from learning to hold their urine. They will not gain control of their bladder and bowels without sufficiently long intervals. Of course, if they went to the toilet on their own, they would be permitted to do so. In fact, we would provide super strong reinforcement if they were to do just that. In addition to not having an interval length that is too short, caregivers must avoid the mistake of taking the child to the toilet when it looks like they really need to go. By taking them when they need to go, they become more dependent on you. The child needs to learn to hold it until the next scheduled trip to the toilet. When it is time for a scheduled trip to the toilet, place the child on the toilet. They should sit there for 3 minutes, and you can praise them for sitting appropriately. The child can have a low preferred toy or a book while they sit. The child cannot have something that unduly distracts them from what they're doing. If they void, they should receive high-powered reinforcement. There should be a big party. They should access reinforcers that they can only receive for toileting success. After a child's success, they can get off the toilet and return 90 minutes later. If the child was on the toilet for 15 minutes and did not void, they should return in 60 minutes. If the child has an accident, they should help with the cleanup. Having them clean up is not meant to be a harsh punishment. It is meant for them to experience the natural consequences and possibly serve as a mild deterrent. If the child finds the cleanup process reinforcing, then they should not help. Once the area is clean, they should walk back and forth from the accident location to the toilet. Again, do not be mad, just be matter of fact. Keep in mind that children learn as much from accidents as they do from successes. But if there are too many accidents, you can shorten the interval and then build it back up. One last point, once you start schedule training, you cannot put your child in diapers unless it is bedtime or they're having a nap. Even if you're going out of the house, the child cannot be put in a diaper. Putting them in a diaper confuses the whole process and can be the difference between success and failure. To learn more about toilet training, see the other videos in this course. Plus, for more knowledge about ABA and ASD, check out other videos in this section.